Hi, everybody. It is Monday, August 19th. This is all cranking right along here. Jesus. Well, I went and spoke to the guys at the garage that I was going to have do the truck repair, and they said they can't do it. They said they don't do frames, and the frame is slightly bent, so it would need a new frame. That's a different shop. So I talked to the insurance company again, and they said I have 2 years to figure out what I want to do. So I'm not going to do anything right now. At some point, I will collect from her insurance, but right now I have way too much going on to be farting around with the truck. It runs great, and it looks like crap, but it gets me from here to there, and I can throw my gear in the back and whatever I'm doing. So that's good. I had a great time on Saturday on our one-on-ones, the Skype and FaceTimes, catching up with a whole bunch of folks. It was really always good to see all these people from the clubhouse. Let's see. Yeah, just a lot of busy stuff here. It was really fun on Saturday night. Had a pipe going into a toilet broke and flooded a bathroom. So I got the water shut off, and the plumbers came yesterday morning, and they repaired the pipe, but they haven't been able to reinstall the tank yet. They didn't have the right tools for that. So never ends. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to call the company and find out what day they can get out here to get that back up and running. But it was fun. Last night I took a little break and sat down and flipped by, and PBS was on, and it was the Simon and Garfunkel concert from Central Park from, I think, 81 was when 81 or 82. A great show. I mean, really great show. Seeing, just the band was unbelievably great on it, and I just really enjoyed hearing all that again. And it made me start thinking about some work that I've done. I've never had the pleasure of working with Paul Simon, but I've done a few projects with Art Garfunkel. And one of the albums that we did was from 1997, and it's called Songs from a Parent to a Child. And it was really, really a cool project. I really enjoyed this one. And so I suddenly went back and said, well, maybe I'll do a couple of those tunes for you here. So I'm going to go ahead and play a couple of songs from this album. Art was always an interesting artist to work with. The first song I'm going to play is called I Will. And let's see what we got on here. I'll give you the copious notes that are already part of this whole thing. Guitar on this is Jeff Jones. Percussion is Rafael Padilla. This was written by Lennon and McCartney. Keyboards are John Jarvis. God, I used to do a lot of records with John. I'm on bass. Dan Higgins is on flute. Lisa Edelstein is on flute. Joseph Stone is on oboe. It was arranged by Matthew McCauley, who I used to do a lot of work with Matthew. He was really a wonderful guy to work with, especially since he was an Egyptologist also. And I always loved just digging into history with him. It was mastered by Steve Markison, who did our Barefoot Servants mastering on our last album. Mixing engineer on this was Stuart Breed. The assistant engineer was Claude Akil. Assistant engineer also on this Chris Habeck. Executive producer was Becky Mancuso-Winding. Those seems to be all of the info that this one has on it. So I'm going to go ahead and play this one. This is called, again, I Will, and the album is called Songs from a Parent to a Child, Art Garfunkel. So here we go. Let me back to the top.
Who knows how long I've loved you? Do you know I love you still? Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever. song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can
Ooh, I got to ring out on this one. I Will, Art Garfunkel. Okay, here's another one. On this one, this is fun. This is called Baby Mine, and dobro is Eric Weisberg. It was written by Frank Churchill. Steve Gadd on drums, myself on bass. Ned Washington did the lyrics. Stuart Breed was the mixing engineer and recording engineer, again mastered by Steve Markison. So here we go. Baby Mine, Art Garfunkel. Downbeat, downbeat, come on.
Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, dry your eyes. Rest your head close to my heart, never depart, baby of mine. Little one, when you play, pay no mind to what they say. Let your eyes sparkle and shine, never a tear, baby of mine. If they knew all about you, they'd end up loving you too. All those same people who scold you, what they give for just the right to hold you.
is. Come on. Thing just clicked off. I'm really surprised when I looked at the credits. I mean, it's a dominant factor in that one is the Fender Rhodes piano, and it didn't list a keyboard player or percussion. But man, it is so much fun playing with Steve Gadd. And we got to do Livingston Taylor together. We did Ray Charles together. He's just one of those guys that just sets it down. It's perfect. So that is an album called Songs from a Parent to a Child, Art Garfunkel from 1997. And it's a beautiful album. Lots of really great tracks on it. So worth checking out. I'm going to get going now. And just leave some of these nice, quick little snippets here. Did a couple of cameos this morning. I love doing cameos. It's really fun, just kind of sharing with people on there. And sent off a couple of books. When I had to go pick up more books at the warehouse, was surprised. I think I've got somewhere between 2,800 and 2,900 books left in the warehouse, but I started with 10,000. So I'm really was amazed. I really thought there was more than that left. So, I mean, it's still a lot of books, but it's getting there considering I've had to do it all alone. It's good, but I'm going to shipping off another pallet for Lyle's second half of the tour, and then I'll be out visiting people and signing those and going through all of that stuff again. I really enjoyed that. So have a fabulous week. Tomorrow I'm really looking forward to. We are doing a presentation of the documentary movie for Grammy consideration in the documentary film part of the Grammys. And so we're going to be heading to Village Recorders, and we're going to do a screening of it, a Q&A, and then a little kind of a micro set, because Waddy and Postel and Cooch and me and Russ will all be there together. So we're going to play a little bit and schmooze with everybody, and it should be fun. I'll see if I can film any of that and put that up, but that's going to be all day tomorrow. We're doing that. So it's all good. I can't complain. So I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.